Bigger classes, fewer resources, millions of dollars in cuts. We're all familiar with the financial crisis that faces the school and the state of California. We've seen the protests and we've heard the arguments. But how bad is it really? How deep do these cuts go? The latest plea from the UC Chancellor shows us the grim reality. On May 6th, the president of the University of California, Mark Yudof, testified before the California State Budget Committee in Mountain View, explaining the state of education.
I think the relationship between the University of California and the state of California is long and symbiotic. For a long time, we had a good romance. But as Lady Gaga says, recently we've had a bad romance. And this downward slide is scary. The total faculty level is in decline at Irvine. We've eliminated degree programs at Berkeley. We've reduced the library hours at Riverside. We've lost graduate academic students at UCSF. We've lost research revenue at San Diego. We even lost the phone lines at Santa Barbara. We've cut course offerings at Santa Cruz, and the faculty is voluntarily teaching extra courses. And we instituted a voluntary separation program at Davis. At UCLA, we've consolidated departments, and at Merced, which has been tough, we have delayed recruitment for as long as possible for key faculty and administrators on a campus which is financially very close to the line.
While Yudof defends the UC's right to be funded publicly, many students feel the school is actually moving towards privatization.
So I definitely think that it's ridiculous how much we've had to spend and how our school really is becoming privatized. And it's like more of our money is going towards the regents than anything else. And it's it bothers me how low a priority education is in this state.
Definitely. I mean, I think it's, Santa Cruz was founded, by Clark Kerr to be this alternative UC campus to not end up like a machine like Berkeley, and that's exactly the direction that it's going in.
There's a lot of demonization of regents or the legislature or the governor, but when you really look into this stuff, the folks in charge are not the UC regents, they're not the governor, not the legislature. It's voters. And voters are largely reluctant to raise their taxes to reduce the number of cuts to schools.
And I don't see UDOF or the regents as the enemy. Sometimes I like to see the governor as the enemy, but he's not either. The state, the voters of the state, the people we elected, walked ourselves into this situation. And taxpayers here, like taxpayers in other states, have increasingly said, for the high-achieving students that are at the research universities, we are declining to pay for your education. We think you should pay for it.
Around Santa Cruz, however, voters support raising taxes to help fund education, especially from the wealthy.
There's a really small fraction of billionaires in California that if they just gave a fraction of their taxes to education, then the entire system would be paid for. And it's really $100,000 of multi-billionaires isn't that much, and it's just stupid how it's not going towards education.
I mean, I know people are opposed to raising taxes here in California, but if that's the only way we can save certain programs from budget cuts, I mean, I would be for it. Because budget cuts are threatening cultural arts here on campus at UC Santa Cruz.
Well, I guess in terms of talking about the budget crisis and whether or not I would raise taxes, I would say yes, but not to everyone. The protest in Sacramento was the people from Santa Cruz were allying with the California Teachers Association, and we were basically saying that we should tax the 1% of the richest part of our population by 4% more, and that would completely solve the budget crisis.
I just don't know. I don't know how we're going to get out of this cripple if we go to that second round. And we can be cavalier about saying, oh, well, for every $100 million we'll raise the tuition X amount of money, but the impact on students is going to be devastating.
While balancing the budget seems like an impossible task, increasing taxes may help solve the problem. This has been Ryan Anderson for Banana Slug News.